QuaniTEA Radio.
Welcome back to another episode of QuaniTEA Radio. It's your host, of course, Big Quan, not the little one, okay? And we have a guest on today's show. We got Dylan, son of the Wave.
What's going on?
Host of What's the Wave podcast.
Thank you. What's going on? How you living?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm happy to have you here. Glad you came down.
For sure. I'm happy to be here. Like I said, this is an exciting thing. As I've said before, just as an interviewer myself and having my own podcast, coming in, being blessed to, be in another studio is very exciting. So thank you for having me. So I appreciate it.
Yes, it's always like, I don't know, like we talked about before, I get the jitters when I'm getting interviewed a little bit. I be like, all right, but then they just start to flow. I'm like, okay, I got this. This is cool. It's cool. So, yes, okay, so we're going to get right into the segment. It's called Authenticity.
Okay.
And so for this segment, you're just going to tell me something that's unique to you, something that a lot of people don't really know about you.
Okay, something that's pretty unique to me. I'll say this. One of my favorite sports is ping pong. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm about to say something. I feel like that's just a very random fact about me. I work with a lot of youth in my early 20s and stuff like that. And one time I was working at a summer camp. And at this summer camp, they did ping pong tournaments every week. So in our free time, when we get off, me and the other employees just, hit the ball around. And shout out my boy Kron, because he's an avid player himself.
Okay.
And I don't know where the fire started, but I want to say, I guess then. And it was like one thing I was also, I guess, like naturally good at. So I caught on quick and I just fell in love with it. It's a great pastime. It's super chill. It's super easy. You could do it at a bar if a bar has one. You could do it in the backyard on a chill day. But I love ping pong. I kind of am I'm a competitive person in general, but I take my ping pong seriously.
All right now, so don't nobody want to see him in ping pong is what he said.
For
That's
sure,
what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I was not expecting that. So we recently just filmed the episode together. I was on your show. Shout out to you for having me on. It was a dope experience.
Lots of fun.
Loved the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, from our previous conversation, I remember you said your favorite number is 4.
It is.
So I wanted to circle back around to that, and you tell me why.
I think really just as a kid, I just liked even numbers for whatever reason. Like I just liked when even numbers added up. And I think it was me having the name Dylan, and D being the 4th letter in the alphabet. Okay. I think it kind of started from there. That's like my earliest memory of why I like the number 4. But it's just, I don't know. It's just very fitting. I feel like it's a strong number. I feel like it's a solid number. I feel like 4 is good. Like if you have 4 of anything, it's not too much. But when you go out with 4 homies, that's about it.
That's
That's a crowd already. But I'm about to say. So I think that's about it. Just my earliest memory, and then playing sports. Kind of went from there, wearing the number 4 and stuff like that. Okay. So I think that was the real origin of that. So.
Got you. Okay, I'm thinking like, do I have a favorite number? I don't think I have.
I feel like a lot of people don't have favorite numbers, but I don't know. I guess it was a thing. I love having favorites, so favorite of everything. So as a kid, I was like, you gotta have a favorite number. So number 4, yeah.
Okay. What about favorite color?
Blue, for sure.
Blue?
I'm a blue dude. I always say black and white, but people be like, those aren't colored that well. I'm like, man, whatever. But blue for sure, yeah.
Blue for sure. Okay, blue. I like blue. I like green. And my favorite, if you can't tell.
Green is great.
I love a good
green is great. I love wearing green. I feel you on that.
Okay. So, who is Dylan outside of the podcast? Like, tell me about growing up, childhood, just things that you're into, your likes, your dislikes. Give everybody an insight on who you are.
Once again, just a kid from Vallejo. Growing up, love experiencing life. As I'm getting old now, I said this on my Instagram the other day. Somebody was asking me, like, what do you do? Like what are your hobbies and stuff? And I've like listed a bunch of pastimes. I'm like, I go on morning walks. I go on afternoon bike rides. I like fishing. I'm like, man. And as I was listening, I'm like, damn, bro, you getting old. Like, man, yeah. I'm just like, it's not. I don't go hoop no more. I don't go skateboard like I like used to. But in my younger days, I'll just say, always just a very super active kid. Always been like, let's go ride the bike. Let's go skateboard. Let's go hop on a scooter. Let's go hoop, play football. Shout out to the city that raised me. Shout out to Northern Vallejo, California. They're just, like I said, a crazy environment, but I definitely feel like a rose from the concrete, just being from there as well. But hard city, but as the origin of my podcast was, I know a lot of dope people, and that's why I started my platform for real, because just the people from my soil are dope. It's so much talent and just positivity that a lot of people don't get to see. But as far as me, yeah, just a kid that likes enjoying life. Like I said, an enigma of sorts, I would say. I've been labeled that, so I like hearing that as well. But like I said, just grown. I'm a young old man. I like saying like that. I'm always gonna be young spirited.
Young OG.
I'm gonna definitely try to stay like active and fun. And when I say like being outside, like just being able to go do stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I like my home time and stuff like that, but I like being able to go exactly shoot the ball around, or if the kids want to go to the park, like not my kids, but like my little cousins and stuff, like I can run around with them and do stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm very prideful on like being, I guess, healthy and active in that sort of sense. So as I get older, I'm incorporating those things. I'm not a gym rat by any means. No, I'm not there yet.
Be active.
Yeah, like I like doing stuff. So like I want to go to the arcade and be able to shoot the mini hoops and not hurt my shoulder. Have elbow pain and knee pain as we get older through these days. So just like living life. Oh, and I'm a beach bum. That's something,
okay.
Beach bum. I think I told you that on our episode. That was something I've just learned in these last couple years that it's an addiction at this point. I'm glad the weather's getting hotter because you're going to see me over there. You're going to see me by the waves for sure. No pun intended. So, no pun intended.
What's the wave? I love the beach as well. Like you said, we're getting older. We got to make sure we keep our bodies active because them check engine lights start coming on, them knees start popping and elbow click. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now.
Literally.
You know what I mean?
Like
so
I said,
stay active.
we at that age where we could sleep wrong.
Yeah.
Like
and
you can wake
oh my God.
How I wake up hurting?
From sleep.
I'm supposed
to be resting.
I've been sleeping for how long? Yeah. And how I do it wrong?
Yeah.
Crazy work.
I'm done. So, starting your podcast, you said you just wanted to highlight some of the people that you know and all the dope individuals that you know. So what would be like your mission for your podcast? Do you have like a mission for it?
I will say it kind of evolved. At first, I just wanted to be like, I think we mentioned in our last convo as well, like the Bay Area Breakfast Club type thing. Mm-hmm. Like I really just wanted well-known people to feel like they had to come through and stop by, like when they do their like radio tour, or when they put out some form of media or something, they have to stop by so I could pick their brain and they could get those podcast clips, especially in the media day that we're in. But now that I've been doing this for 5 years now, it went from that, and that's still the goal. Like definitely, want to be big and be proud of my platform. But now it's just really just the stories. Like I've got to talk to so many people that it started off like I like that, but now I really love it. So just being able to hear the things and the experiences and the journeys that these people have been through, whether they are somebody who's starting their new career or their new talent or skill, or somebody who's been doing it since I've been born or longer than me. That's really the best thing. So that's what I do it for, because the relationships I built have been priceless throughout the journey. Yeah. The doors it's opened have been great. It's led to a lot of dope opportunities, but really just the stories. Like I genuinely enjoy it. Like I said, the conversations.
Yeah.
It's really important. So I would say just what my mission with that is to be able to share those stories. And I'm a big person of, like I said, I'm an observer of life. So I like learning about people, especially people who I like, famous rappers and athletes, and who I hold dear and find as inspirations. Hearing about their story makes me either like them or don't like them even more. You never know. So
yeah, man.
That's really what it's about for me. It's just sharing the convo, sharing the conversations.
Okay, everything you just named is so true. Like just being a fellow podcaster, it's like, okay, the networking, the people that you get to meet, and the people that you always wanted to meet to come onto your platform that you created to put out their stories and their experiences and
great.
New projects that they got coming out. It's just a dope experience all the way around. And it's like, you know what, I'm more of I'm a homebody. I get out, I do my thing. Like you said, I like the comfort of my own home, but I get out, I do my thing. So this even more like plunges us into the industry, and not even just the industry, but just to meet new individuals, that people I wouldn't have known if I'm just sitting at home and not doing, not doing nothing. So, your mission, I feel like, is really, really good, and just outputting people's stories and letting them be heard and be seen and get their shine on.
It's great. It's a lot of fun as well. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what does it mean for you to be able to have that that platform that you put people on from your city? I know you especially want to put people on from Vallejo. There's not I don't know of a lot of podcasts in Vallejo. Like, that's why I'm like, when I seen yours, I run across yours, I'm like, oh, okay, this is dope. You know what I mean? So you being that one and to bring other people from your city on and bring the community together, how important is that to you?
It is really important. Once again, that is one of the main, I guess, vision / mission with the podcast as the origin of it, because I just knew and still know so many dope people from where I'm from. And once again, just really trying to do what I can and understanding I had a certain skill set as far as just talking and being in front of the camera and like the broadcast and stuff, and using that as an avenue to channel the people I know and the talent that I'm aware of and spreading it to the masses, I guess you could say, or to as many people as I could reach with it. So that's just really how it started. And so it is very prideful because I'm proud of where I'm from.
Yeah.
Like, that's really what it is. Like, I'm proud of being from Vallejo. I'm proud of being from the Bay Area. And I just wanted a way to show it off and to show for my talents. I mean, we don't have a lot of representation in certain ways. I mean, music, of course, but we don't know many. We got a few famous athletes, a few famous, like, I don't know many chefs or authors or stuff like that. So just finding my skill set that I was able to kind of funnel into putting on for something I love, which is where I'm from. So.
And that's dope too, because when people talk about Vallejo, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's a podcast. What's the white podcast?"
Come on now,
you know,
we're trying to put on like, and I'm telling you, if you haven't been around Vallejo, come check us out. If you do anything, I promise you, there's somebody doing something there that you need. If you need T-shirts made, if you need an event space, if you need a feature, if you need a rapper, if you need to host a car show, if you want to do an art walk, if you want to do a photography. I know 10 people who do all of that right now. So I say Vallejo is a hub. We in the middle of everything. We, like I said, an hour from Stockton, an hour from Sac, 30 minutes from Napa, 30 minutes from the city.
Yep.
So come on, come sit with us.
Shout out to Vallejo. You're putting on for Vallejo right now, and I love that.
Got to.
I love that. So you've had your platform for 5 years.
Ooh, come on now.
5 years. So this was like a pandemic baby.
It was a pandemic baby for sure. Oh my gosh.
Man, so celebrating 5 years, and you put together your event that you had to celebrate your accomplishment. Mm-hmm. What was that like? Like putting that all together, like, was it stressful? Was it like, okay, I got, my different avenues, I can reach out to this person, like, how did it go?
It actually went pretty smooth at this point, only because over the last year I have experienced putting events together.
Okay.
In the sense of a door that podcasting has opened for me is being able to host events. So through hosting events, I've learned kind of what it takes to, secure artists or, do a type of, whole event for yourself or for others. So with my 5-year anniversary, I really just used the resources that I was blessed with throughout this journey. And I know a couple dope people. Shout out my boy Gary Jr. and Deadstock DP, like, once again, 2 individuals I went to high school with, grew up with, now they're doing music and have clothing lines and are very successful in their own right. And it was just kind of a simple call of a phone, simple text message saying, I was just like, hey, man. And it was just like, yes, all love. And another relationship I built, shout out North Star Studios, my boy Chalberto. It was just one of those things. I was like, hey, I need a space to host it. Just a simple ask. And he was like, yeah, for sure. Let's make it work. Ask some homies to come perform. Shout out to the other individuals, my boy Kiaiko, Jay De La Cruz, once again, relationships I built through the journey. And other than that, then it's like the little things like water and food and snacks. And other than that, it's like a birthday party. You can kind of take it from there. What do you want to do? What do you want to provide to the people? So it gets easier as you do it. So, but it was a lot of fun. Definitely a lot of work. But for sure, a lot of fun. And it was a lot of love shown that night. A lot of love shown, a lot of love given and received. It was great. It was a good reflection on a good journey so far.
Okay. And I want to talk about the importance of celebrating your wins and your accomplishments, because sometimes, especially as entrepreneurs and, working 9 to 5 and doing all these different things that you have to do in your life, you kind of like might overlook that sometimes. I'm gonna keep going. And you like, hey, like, I did this accomplishment. I need to stop and celebrate that. Yep. You know what I mean? Because some people, they just don't. And it gets to be more of like a forgetfulness that might happen with that. So talk about like how important it is to celebrate your wins. I don't care if it's big, small, it's an accomplishment.
Absolutely. I've burnt myself out. I'll say that wholeheartedly, just as a creator, as a person trying to, make it in this media space. I burnt myself out, and I had a lot of I guess you could say, success and a lot of good motion with, during that time period when I just had my head in the dirt and was working. But when I look back at that time, I wasn't super happy doing it. So like you said, I just lost that awareness and didn't give myself no grace. And I'm proud of myself for like showing that work ethic, like, so, taking a positive from it. But I burned myself out. After that, I took like a month or two off.
Yeah.
And I was just like, bro, I got to focus like on me and make sure I'm mentally cool and stuff like that. So it was a good, I don't say a good time, but it was a good wake up call of, like you said, just being able to recognize, like, bro, you're okay. Take your wins, take your days off, take your rest, because you're doing it, instead of be like, no, I got to, I have to.
Yeah.
And that, what is it called? That like fear of failure.
Yeah.
And,
if I stop, if I do this, yeah.
And I definitely was in a time period where it kind of got to me, but those wins are so important. Like you said, just that's how I discovered the beach. Like, just going to the beach, I was like, finally this. I was like, this was like a reward. Like, thank you, this is good. Like, I needed this, whether that is me working so hard on the podcast or just me working so hard in my personal life or, like I said, work life. So those wins are so important. Treat yourself. Do not cheat yourself. Absolutely. Always.
Okay. And so you mentioned going to the beach and doing these leisure activities and taking the time out. So is that how you kind of like balance everything that you do with everything that's going on in life? It's like, you know what, I'm gonna balance this by, like me, I take self-care Sundays. Like, you know what, I'm not doing nothing on Sunday. I might clean up a little bit or whatever, but other than that, I'm chilling. You call me, hey, I'm chilling. I'm not doing nothing today.
Right.
And really setting that boundary with myself, because I used to be like, I'm gonna go here, go there, knowing damn well I want to stay at home. I done did so much during the week, don't work, being a mom, all those things. I'm just like, you know what, I'm taking this day for myself.
Yeah.
Because if I don't do that, I'm not going to have no more to give you. You know what I mean?
Literally.
So it's like, you have to find that balance in life and for yourself and set boundaries. Because I wasn't setting boundaries before, and now I'm like, hey, especially getting older, I'm like, I'm setting boundaries. Like, I'm tired.
Everything, no, for real. It'd be like that, like, as I'm learning to just like schedule out my time better with like, podcasts and business and stuff, like in my planner, you can schedule your free time. Like, I never, like, when you think of it like that, I'm like, bro, like you said, I could have a self-care Sunday every Sunday if I want to. I could schedule that. I can make time for myself. So learning that and using that as like a great tool just for balance. So it's very true, because in the nature of kind of the space that we're in, we're naturally more social and social butterflies, and that could be draining. It could be a lot at times. Like hosting an event, people be like, oh, you're just out partying and stuff. Try dancing on the stage be a hype man for 3 hours, like, you feel me, and keep people engaged, even if there's 10 people in the building or 100 plus. So once again, it does take a lot of energy for sure. So I do use a lot of those other activities, those leisure times to re-energize for sure. Like, that's why I need a bike ride by myself, or like I said, go to the beach, something peaceful, calm. Like, if I want to go chill, I'm not like, hey, y'all, let's go out. Let's go turn up to... Nah, I'm cool. You can come to the house. We can watch a game. We could chill. We could keep it nice and calm. So I definitely balance out the work and the play with just, like you said, relaxation. Oh, my goodness. Self-care Sunday, I'm about to use that, because I got weekends off now. So
listen,
I'm about to take that into account.
Yeah, and I'm like, especially Sundays, I'd be like, brunch? Okay, if I do a little brunch, it's getting warm outside, and girls have to go brunch and stuff like that. But other than that, I am
sounds lovely.
Chilling.
On everything.
Okay, chilling.
For sure.
So give me 3 important things, morals, values, just lessons that you've learned, not only along your podcast journey, but just in life in general.
3 of them. One, I always think from my mom, nothing beats a failure but a try. That's the one that she, like, one of those early sayings as a kid that you remember. You're like, why you always keep telling me this? But that one, like, made sense as I got older. I was like, okay, so just try. Like, don't be scared to fail. Like, don't be scared to look goofy. Embarrassment is only temporary. Like, it's okay if you fall on your face, I promise you. So just try. Like, don't be scared to start over. Feel like a lot of people, especially when we get older, we be like, oh, I don't know, want to try this new thing. Can't teach an old dog new trick. I promise you can. So that'd be one. Another one is, I've been saying a lot, balance. Yeah. Just the word balance. That's a word I've used a lot over the last couple of years in my personal life, in my professional life. It's helped in my work life as well, like with my 9 to 5. I use it with my supervisor a lot, with balancing either like work task or just, how to work with somebody. So balance, just remember to give yourself that grace. Go hard, work hard, go get after it, but take a break, rest. Like, if you're a fitness person, you know, you can do all them push-ups, but you need your rest days. So balance is another one that hits home. And the third one I would say would be, I mean, I guess it's kind of cliche, but just don't give up.
No, it's not cliche. That's real. That's
like, don't give up, because it's a lot of those days, those times in the dark where you want to. And like I said, I've been burnt out. I've had my head and my heart in the wrong place, like doing with stuff I love, and you lose the passion for it, you know, and you kind of lose the love. So I've been there, and I'm glad that I've had, for one, shout out my circle and people around me to keep my head and my heart on track, like, for sure. And just being like, you good, like, take your time, establish that balance, and just keep trying. And once again, just don't give up. Like, don't give up. When you feel like you're done, that's fine, but don't give up. Don't give up because it's too hard or it's not going the way you want it. When you feel accomplished, you be like, you know what? I feel like I'm good and I could put this down. Yeah. That's fun. Retire. Like, do that.
There you go.
You can retire from whatever you're doing. That's fine. Just don't give up. Don't give up. So I definitely say those would be 3 things from a long time ago to now that's helped me through this journey and keeps that battery charged.
Those were 3 great points and values and lessons that people can really learn from and apply to their lives. So let's get into something controversial. Well, not really, because it really only pertains to us, because we're Cancers. I had to bring it up. Oh my God.
Shout out to the gang, man. Shout out to the gang, of course.
Gang.
Yes, yes.
So, birthday?
July 15th.
Period. So, July 20th.
Great. Shout out July Cancer too. I'm not saying shout out to the July Cancer. It's hit different.
It's
for sure.
It's different. I don't know. My daddy is June, and oh my Lord, Jesus, Lord, shout out to my dad. I love you.
Come on, right.
But so, what are the pros and cons, would you say, your opinion, of being a Cancer? Because, for example, I know sometimes I can be very emotional and not like acting out of emotions, but I just feel it so much. But I had to learn to grow with it because I would try to shy away from my feelings. Like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to feel this way. I feel things so deeply. And I would try to like run away and shy away from that. But now I'm taking it as it comes. Like, you know what? I'm learning how to compartmentalize my emotions and really like sit with them and, you know, just navigate through them. Because at first it was just too much because I didn't know how to handle it all. But now I do. And I'm very like, I'm an empath. I can feel what people are feeling. So learn how to separate my feelings from their feelings and not letting someone else's feelings take over me.
Yes.
And learning that sometimes people just like, oh, you're such a flirter. You're this. And I'm like, that's just my personality.
Yes.
Like,
we bubbly. We bubbly.
You know what?
I can't help it.
I just can't help it. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just me.
I'm like, no, I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. Right. I'm just friendly. So what would you say the pros and cons are of being a Cancer?
I would say, I mean, you could go down the list of both. Of course, it's just a stigma in general. Of course, the emotional aspect. So that could be a pro and a con. I would say being a Cancer man has its own stigma in itself because, once again, we're either I could curse?
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say, can I curse?
Everybody asks me this.
I know, because, I'm about to say, they asked me too. I just be like, I just got to make sure I curse.
Go ahead.
But they say, we either are crybabies or assholes. So it's just like, I mean, I could see it as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's to a greater point to what you basically were speaking to is just like emotional intelligence. And now that I'm older and I know I'm a Cancer, and I do say, like I said, I'm not emotional, but I am moody. I'm more of a brat. Like, I know I like my way, and I know I like certain things a certain type of way.
Yep.
But now it's that emotional awareness, that emotional intelligence to not shell up as Cancers do. Because I would say that
shell quick.
Oh, for sure. Or not let that, brattiness or anything like that kind of spill out or be a crybaby. Because I get, as a kid, I was very whiny for sure. Like I was a shy kid. I was a whiny for sure.
Yeah.
But growing up and just kind of learning how to filter yourself, kind of learning how to better manage your emotions and definitely help. But once again, the pros as well. Like I said, we're lovers. We're emotional people. I feel like we read emotions greatly.
Yes,
naturally, just giving. I'm definitely a how can I be of service type of person. Like I'm always wanting to help, always wanting to give. So I think that is definitely a pro of kind of just being a sign that we are for sure. But it works out. Like I said, y'all. Some people overthink it. I don't let people overthink it and stuff. I love it. I love kind of the makeup is kind of, you know, built in me for the most part.
Yeah.
So, but I love every sign too, because once again, at the end of the day, you were raised by 2 other signs. So if you like your mom and your daddy and they a Virgo and Taurus, hey, you got some traits in them as well. Yeah. So, you know, I always don't put all the eggs in the horoscope basket, especially like in relationships or like being compatible with somebody or anything like that. But it holds some weight. It holds some weight. Like I said, I love cancers. Like I said, I know cancers mess with cancers, and that's very true. I love them. Yeah. Love them to heart. With all my heart for sure, but it's cool. I like it. I feel like it hasn't done me too wrong or anything like that. So sure. Shout out to the cancer gang. It's being great, like just and being summer babies, like come
for
on,
real. Like cool. July, are you crazy right now?
But I will say, like I said, shelling up is something I'm working on because I do that as I get older. If I get stressed out or like overstimulated or things aren't going my way, I'll go ghost. Like,
see, you know, okay,
I'll go ghost. And I gotta. I'm sorry for the people who I don't like respond. Like even my mama, she'd be like, "Dill, you need to call me in like 2 days. What's up?" I'd be like, "My bad. I
gotta retreat for a second to gather myself, to gather my thoughts. Like I have to, like, and I used to. I can talk about ghosting in a whole another way. I used to ghost people, just not say nothing, or just don't owe nobody no explanation. Yep. I'm just in my shell. I don't went away. I don't want to deal with it. And now I'm coming out of my shell. I'm pulling myself. Nobody's doing it for me. I'm doing it myself because I realized that was a flaw within me that I'm working on. So I'm like, you take some people to realize that they self. That's me. I could be very stubborn at sometimes, you know, but I'm just like, you know what? I need to work on that because I value the relationships that I do have. Yeah. And I need to work on that so I can, you know, be of service, like you said, to the people that I have relationships with. It's really easy to romantic. It's easy to
self-isolate sometimes. Yeah. I attribute that to me being a cancer and stuff. Like I said, kind of just shell up. It's really easy, but when you have that awareness growing up, you be like, yeah, that's not okay. It's not okay. Not all the time. Not all the time. Take your self-care Sundays. That's fine. That's perfect. That, but don't go Danny Phantom and just go ghost on people. Like you can't just do that. Can't do that.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. So, you have a segment that you do.
I do.
On your show. Well, I guess it's on your show, but you do it kind of solo too. Yeah. You say you wasn't there. Like you was not there. And I love that. I'm like, oh, this is so dope because we're millennials.
Facts, yes.
So it's like, y'all wasn't there.
Y'all wasn't there like, for these things.
You don't know.
So y'all missed so much. Oh, y'all missed everything.
You missed all the greatness. Like, what? Okay, so I want you to tell my viewers, my listeners about that segment, and I want you to name something good, like that y'all wasn't there for.
Okay, so the origin of that segment really, once again, being a '90s baby, being like I said, a millennial, and as we're getting in our 30s, there's a lot of nostalgic things and stuff that is becoming like retro and things from our childhood that's getting brought up. Like even the music and stuff nowadays. Like one thing y'all wasn't there for, like y'all wasn't there for a Lil Wayne lighter flick. Like y'all don't understand how just hearing a lighter flick on a song, you was just like, oh, stop what you're doing. I got to hear this verse. Or like one I just dropped recently as well. And especially y'all kids, pandemic babies, y'all probably never gonna feel this joy. Going to Walmart and playing video games in a video game aisle. Like, y'all don't understand. You're begging your mom, right? I want to go to Walmart. I don't want to go shop. Mom, I'll see you later. I'm going to the electronics section. Yep. I will find you whenever I can. Man. I'm finna go play Madden 2006 or 2000, whatever it was. The newest Tony Hawk, the newest Mario game, like little stuff like that is crazy. Like y'all just wasn't there for that. Y'all new kids in this new generation. Y'all got a lot of dope stuff. Like y'all got DoorDash. That's amazing. But y'all wasn't there for like the Pizza Hut buffet, like, or you feel me, like going to KFC and busting down like it's like I was just y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. It's certain things. It's just nostalgia. Like y'all don't get it. Y'all don't even know what waffle crisps are. Like y'all it's certain products and stuff like that.
That y'all don't know about.
It's like but I feel like every generation has that. Like now I'm at the point where I say the new music is trash. My older brother said that about me, like my daddy said that about us, like so it's just kind of coming with the age and coming to terms with getting older. But certain things, you just wasn't there for a Tamagotchi. I wasn't there for the jerking videos. Y'all wasn't there for. Oh my gosh, it's just certain things y'all just really had to be there for.
So that's why your knees is popping now because you was jerking in the hallway.
I was jerking in 8th grade on days, bouncing like a jumping jelly bean. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling it now. Oh my gosh.
That segment that you do is so dope because I was like, I'll be saying that all the time. Like even on Sunday when I do my self-care Sundays, I'm listening to the early 2000s.
Yes.
I'm listening to Lil Scrappy.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm over here lean with it, rock with it, the tall white tees
Y'all
and
wasn't
jerseys.
here.
And
Come on. Y'all wasn't there.
I feel you on that because I'm so nostalgic. I'm just like 2000s. Like that was a time.
Such
if
an
you
era,
weren't there, look it up. That's all I can say.
Such an era, man. Oh my gosh.
Parents, the aunties, whoever.
Be outside, man. When was the last time y'all actually drank from a water hose, man? Come on now. Like, real talk.
They inside on the tablet. Now they ain't got that water hose. What?
Right. They like, what? Where's my charger?
Yes, exactly. That's really, really dope. So what is next for you? What do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years in life?
In life, honestly, just continuing to maintain that balance. Balance is a process. It's not a destination. So you're never all the way just going to be balanced, but just keeping balance. So just maintaining that overall, and maybe doing more segments just with the podcast. I know we would discuss stuff like that, just expanding the platform. I've had a vision of What's the Wave being more than just a podcast, being kind of more like of a media thing. So doing like, What's the Wave music, What's the Wave movies, What's the Wave skits. Like I want to kind of just dive really deep into media overall and maybe touch a few more lanes, maybe a few more different spaces with that. Doing a lot more events. I love throwing events now. It's one of my favorite things to do. We've done, shout out the Vallejo Renaissance, which is an event where I basically modeled it after the Harlem Renaissance, which is a celebration of, just the city's culture and just what we're breeding. Because right now, once again, the talent around my city is nuts right now. I promise you, we got so much to offer and a lot more. So building just a showcase and a platform. So we've been able to do the Vallejo Renaissance, I believe 4 of them. So I believe we done 4 shows. Yeah, and it was kind of a few months in a row. And then we would have had a 5th one, but that was the West Way 5 years. So it was kind of stuff like that. So more of those to come. Just bringing the community together. And who knows? I kind of maybe want to get into maybe sports broadcasting as well. That's what I went to school for originally. So I was thinking about going back for that. I'm a sports head at heart. I could talk sports all day, more than I could interview people probably.
Okay.
But think about maybe getting back in that bag. But I love what I do. I love, once again, sharing these stories, picking people's brains, and shedding light on just the dope talent that I've been able to be blessed to stumble upon. So, but yeah, over the next 3 to 5 years, and do more fishing, pick up some more activities. Like I said, I want to go get into archery now. I don't know, maybe go to the gun range. I want to get a boat now. Like I'm well unk now. Yeah. I'm buying into the unk. I'm buying into the unk so hard. Like y'all don't even know. Once again, I'm still young spirited. Like I'm a stop on my skateboard every now and again. Like I know I ain't ready for it, but I'm buying into the unkness so much right now. So.
Ain't nothing wrong with being an unk now. Come on, I'm auntie for sure.
Next year.
Auntie, it's okay.
Come on now. We here.
Yeah.
I love it.
Embrace the age. Embrace the growth. That's what we're embracing, okay? Nothing wrong with it. We get them people that be getting older but still be trying to be 21 and all that. It's okay to get 30 and up. It's okay. It's fun here.
I'm telling you, it's so good. It's so good.
Right in the middle of everything. So I love that.
More vacation too. I need to travel.
Okay.
I've only been to like 4 or 5 states, and I've only been out the country maybe once. So that's big on my list. Like you said, now we in that age where it's just like, okay, what else is out here? I need to see some more. Yeah. So I need to travel. I need to go on a cruise or something. Put myself in a different time zone. So gotta travel.
Definitely gotta travel for sure. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay, y'all. So that has been today's episode. Thank you so much again for coming on. It's been amazing.
Lots of fun. Thank you for having me.
Lots of fun. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can find you at.
Oh, yeah. You guys can follow me on Instagram at What's the Wave Podcast _. That's What's the Wave, spelled just like it said. Follow on YouTube as well. We drop basically every Wednesday. You never know. Sometimes we do 2 episodes a week. We might drop on a random Friday. But we definitely try to keep the content pumping and rolling out. If you would like to come and be on, shoot me a DM. Just reach out. Like I said, I try to respond as quickly as I can. It's a really easy process. If you know anybody who wants to just share their story, it doesn't matter what they do. Even if they're just a dope individual from your neck of the woods. They don't have to be from the Bay Area. Please come have some fun. And come to Vallejo. Like, honestly, come to Vallejo. Come see what we got to offer. We got a lot that's going for us, from the food to the people to the culture. If you want to see the power of creativity and community, come check us out for sure. So
Y'all heard it here first. Go check them out. Go be a guest and support.
Yes.
And make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share this video right now. If you're not doing that, what are you really doing? And shout out to all my new listeners. Thank y'all. This wouldn't be possible without y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And that has been another episode of QuaniTEA Radio.
Yes. Hey.
Hey.